So what is a drum rack and why is it so cool? I just want to show you guys some not so obvious features of a drum rack. A drum rack is basically a container with lots of empty shelves in it, and you can put whatever you want in each container. Now, if you select drums, you'll have all of these pre-made containers with lots of different samples. So if we select an 808 core kit, just like this one, it'll come automatically with a bunch of sample sounds from an 808. So what's really cool about this is you'll be able to play all of these samples together like a normal sort of drum kit like this. And remember, if you select record quantization, it'll record with 16th note quantization, which means it will basically be in tempo. So if the MIDI arrangement overdub button is on, you could just simply go ahead and just listen to what you've recorded and just overdub any other instruments. So here we've got a closed hi-hat and an open hi-hat. So what you can do now is click fold and you'll only see the instruments that you played. So now you can expand the drum rack by clicking on show hide chain list. And as soon as you do that, you can see a little bit more detail about all of the instruments. And if you play all the instruments, you can actually visually see which ones are being played and what volume levels are being played at. Now, if you select to show the input and output sections here, what you can do is select choke one on open hi-hat and closed hi-hat. So that means every time one plays, the other one will not play. And you can do that with pretty much any instrument. So let's just select choke one. So now bass won't play whenever the closed hi-hat and the open hi-hat plays. A drum rack can actually have its own return chain. So for example, here we've got a reverb here, but if we want, we can drop any effect we want. For example, I'm going to drop a Valhalla delay into the reverb bus. We can take the snare drum and then send that to the Valhalla delay. Or we can add a return track. Instead of using one of the core kit return tracks, we can actually go to the mix bus now and route that to shimmer. Now, all of these containers contain samples, but you don't need it to actually have wave samples. You can actually put instruments in there. So we've replaced the snare here with just a bass instrument, and we can obviously send that to any of the FX buses.